Welcome back to NeoEnglish, your daily podcast for learning practical English and understanding world news.
Today, we have a very interesting and a bit serious story about news from Russia. Don't worry, we'll explain everything in simple English.
That's right. Today's topic, Russian minister's death serves as warning to political elite. This headline might sound a bit complicated, so we'll talk about it step by step.
First, let's talk about what happened. The president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, sacked his transport minister.
To sack someone means to fire them, to take away their job. For example, if your boss says you are sacked from your job, it means you cannot work there anymore. Another example, the company sacked 5 employees last year.
That's a good explanation. The minister's name was Roman Starovort. Just a few hours after he was fired, his body was found in a park.
He had a gunshot wound to the head. The news said it was suicide, which means someone killed themselves.
Yes, suicide is a very serious word. It means a person ends their own life. Example, he was feeling very sad, and sadly, he committed suicide. Another example, there are many ways to help people who are thinking about suicide.
The tabloids, which are newspapers that often write shocking stories, wrote about this in Russia. The newspaper Moskovsky Komsomolets described it as a shock.
Let's talk about the word tabloid. A tabloid is a type of newspaper with many dramatic or sensational stories. For example, I read about the celebrity wedding in the tabloid. Or, tabloids love writing big headlines.
So let's put the story together. President Putin fired the transport minister. Just a few hours later, the minister was dead, and it was said to be suicide. The tabloid called it a shock.
The headline says the death serves as a warning to political elite. The political elite means powerful people in the government. For example, the political elite make important decisions. Or, only the political elite were invited to the party.
And when you say something serves as a warning, you mean it is a sign or message that tells people to be careful. For example, falling grades serve as a warning to study harder. Or, the accident serves as a warning for better safety.
Let's recap some important vocabulary and phrases. Sack, to fire someone from their job. Suicide, ending your own life. Tabloid, a newspaper with dramatic stories. Political elite, powerful government people. Serves as a warning, acts as a sign to be careful.
Now, let me tell the story using these words. The president of Russia sacked, or fired, his transport minister, Roman Starovort. A few hours later, the news said Starovort was dead. It looked like suicide. The tabloids, or dramatic newspapers, called it a shock. Some people say this event serves as a warning to the political elite. In other words, powerful people in government should be careful.
We hope this explanation helps you understand both the news and some important new English words. Remember, you can use these words in daily conversation. For example, my boss sacked John last week, or that movie served as a warning about climate change.
If you like today's episode and want to keep learning new words and real news in English, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a daily update.
Thanks for listening to NeoEnglish. We're here every day to help you learn English and keep up with the world.
See you tomorrow for another story and new vocabulary.
Bye, everyone. Have a great day.